Another 10 from Josen. Up. It says, Blackbeard versus Cat, the stand's still the same because Blackbeard winning Law and Larry argument was speed and hacks. Shanks got Cat beat in both categories. Hockey OD and still got touched up, left a scar, and you don't think Blackbeard won't touch Cat. I'll let you address that if you want. I still think Blackbeard would absolutely dominate Cat, but that's me.
A lot of people think it's like Shanks now or something.
Yeah.
It's Shanks so early on. We don't even know if this dude even knew hockey yet. If you do like the scaling for we saw how Oda plays with certain things, he could have even got the scar before Shanks even fully got multiple people on his crew for being a prior captain. He may even got the scar before he got even Ben Beckham. Or around he just got Ben Beckham. Was he recruiting Yasop? We didn't see his face? Or that side of the face? Was it? I gotta go back to it. Odin hid Shanks' face early on from a certain point. We seen him on Roger's crew, no scar. But as soon as Roger passed, ever since then, he started hiding Shanks' face for us not to know exactly when he got the scar. He could have got it very early on. If it's that young Shanks is like, what, 15, 16 years old? Go by that. We haven't seen Blackbeard really fight someone with the hockey feats because most people he kind of fights is people who are very reliable on their ability, which he takes advantage of. So going by that, Cat versus Blackbeard. To me, what I've seen with Cat with hockey, as in Conquerors, Bosuku, observation, speed, skill, it's more than Blackbeard showed in those feats. Yes, Blackbeard has two abilities, but with observation and future sight, where you could kind of predict something you're able to do, and Blackbeard's shown to get speed blitz, and Cat rules him with speed blitzing, I see it hard for Blackbeard to defend himself. And that's the same way where I saw a thing with Kid argument. Yes, that's Shanks level, but Shanks using future sight and speed blitz. Kid, Cat, yes, he's lower than that, but I haven't seen Kid experience the same thing with that speed. So going the same with Blackbeard, who we've seen get speed blitz multiple times, and he struggles with speed characters. And with Cat able to see and knowing how strong Blackbeard is, I don't see how Blackbeard takes on Cat and beats him fully. To me, I see it's too much.
I'm gonna say one thing on this. Rayleigh said he had no chance of beating Blackbeard. I don't think he got that same kind of thought process for Katakuri.
He might. Because remember, it's the only reason he said that in his old age. It wasn't like Blackbeard was that dude where like, you know, I can't. It's because his old age and fighting Blackbeard. Because, notice how Sebastian didn't say, even though that was Ray's thought, how did Blackbeard respond?
Doesn't matter how he responded.
Blackbeard?
It doesn't matter how he responded. Rayleigh can assess how strong a person is.
All right.
He said, I had no shot. He is not having that same thought process versus Cat.
You want to know why?
And you know
You want to know why that matters? Even though Ray is flexing his hockey, in his mind he's thinking no shot. But if Blackbeard actually chose to fight Ray, is Ray running away? Like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't think I could beat you, so I'm not gonna fight.
Not.
No, he's gonna fight, and then you're gonna see what's what. Just because you don't believe you could win doesn't mean you automatically lose. We saw the example with Luffy and Kaido. Luffy shouldn't have had no shot against winning, but Luffy tried anyway. Look how that played out. That's a different situation. But the same going by that category, even though Ray may have had that thought, but was willing to go in anyway. Blackbeard did not. He had that same thought. I don't think I could take on Ray. And then what did he do? He acted in harmony with his thoughts by not fighting Ray at all, by shutting everything down as in, you know what, I'm just gonna book it with my crew. So regardless you want to say it, Ray had that thought, Blackbeard not only had that thought, but showed that thought and acted in harmony with it.
None of that matters.
None of that matters?
Literally none of it matters. Rayleigh, again, like I said, Rayleigh, who can assess how strong a person is, his words. I couldn't have possibly won. Those are his words. That's the phrasing he chose to use.
Yeah, that's fine.
I could not have.
I'm not arguing that.
Yes, you were.
No, I'm not.
You said just because he ended up not fighting doesn't mean he couldn't have possibly won. He
Sebastian.
said, I could not have possibly won, Lawrence.
Yes, yeah, Sebastian. Well, I'm also arguing here, but I know how you...
He's not saying that about Cat.
No, Sebastian.
So again, it doesn't matter how Blackbeard reacted.
Sebastian.
That doesn't matter.
Sebastian.
Rayleigh knows it does not.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. If you're asking us who wins in this fight, Rayleigh told you. Rayleigh told you.
So did Blackbeard.
No, he didn't.
So let me ask you a question, right?
I can't, bro. I really can't. This is what I deal with, y'all. This is what I deal with.
I want to ask you a question. Because going the whole Blackbeard and Ray thing, right? You know how Ray said in his old age, because Sebastian likes to ignore that factor. Coming across Blackbeard, he said, after the fact, I don't know if I could beat Blackbeard because situation, I'm old or whatever. That's his thought. But did he go with that attitude during the fight? No, he's flexing his hockey. And let me ask you a question. If Blackbeard actually decided to fight Ray, do you think Ray's like, nah, I can't beat you. I'm going to run?
No, of course not.
All right. So Ray's actually going to fight Blackbeard. After the fact that that's what Ray said. But I'm saying that Blackbeard not only kind of showed that and said that through his actions, he saw Ray and had a similar thought. Oh, this is Ray from the Roger Pirates. I can't beat him, so I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to run away. So Sebastian's arguing the fact that Blackbeard thought the same exact thing as Ray, but acted in harmony with it by leaving, not fighting Ray. Ray was willing to fight because if Blackbeard decided to fight, guess what? Ray's fighting. Ray decided to fight because he didn't show that one. Blackbeard still ran away. Am I wrong or right? Am I tripping for saying that? Is that so far-fetched? No, because Blackbeard actually acted in harmony with it. We saw his reaction. He was shook when Ray showed up, right? And then Brandon said, I really don't like you. He's like, yeah, don't worry. We don't gotta fight. I'm bouncing with my crew.
I don't know where we've gone wrong as a community when a character can quite literally tell you I can't beat this dude, and we're still gonna argue this hard that they could have. I don't know how
Sebastian,
we do that. I literally don't. I literally don't know
Sebastian,
how we do this.
Sebastian.
When a character can outright tell you, yo, I can't beat this guy. And the words they used were, couldn't possibly win. This is still happening. This moment is still happening.
Sebastian, you ever hear the phrase, actions speak louder than words? So someone says this is more noteworthy to you than someone actually running away because he recognized I can't beat the dude.
Lawrence,
so
again, we get into this all the time.
Right?
We get into this all the time.
Am I tripping?
Blackbeard had so much to lose by fighting Ray. Not enough to gain in his mind to actively take the risk.
Okay,
that's why he did that.
It's funny how you make these excuses for Blackbeard.
I'm not making excuses. I'm giving you the context of the situation.
And I'm giving you his character because we legit.
But he can be a punk all day. Doesn't mean you're weak.
Sebastian. What?
He's a punk. I'll tell you 1,000 times.
Sebastian.
Blackbeard is soft. He a punk. He can do the softest thing possible. But when Rayleigh tells you, I can't possibly beat this man, you're supposed to accept that. That's that.
Sebastian.
This literally is.
Sebastian.
It's not deeper than that.
Sebastian.
Rayleigh went, no,
I'm not going
this
deeper than
dude's stronger than me right now.
Sebastian.
I can't win.
Sebastian.
But you,
Sebastian.
headcanon, whatever.
I'm not headcanoning.
mental gymnastics my way into figuring out why this dude.
Context.
Lawrence, because you can't comprehend that Blackbeard is a punk. Now I have to mental gymnastics alone.
I'm not messing.
That's what's happening.
Sebastian.
That's what's happening.
Right.
Lawrence, you're saying I can't understand why
not saying that at all.
No, you are.
I did not say that
Lawrence,
at all.
you are.
Shanks and Blackbeard. Did not Blackbeard do the same exact thing with Shanks? Why? Because Blackbeard recognized. No. You want to talk about all this crap, right? You're yelling about this whole thing. Blackbeard got his darkest fruit and whitebeard's fruit. I'm the strongest there is. Where's all that talk? No, I'm the strongest there is.
How many times I tell you he's a punk, bro? That's who he is.
Sebastian, see, notice how you're saying that? I'm not. Because I just seen him in that same situation. I'm going to take on Old Man Whitebeard. I'm going to take on Sengoku. I'm going to take on Garp. Anybody in this war who want to get it, I'm going to get it. Shanks shows up. Yo, what do you say, Blackbeard? You know what? I'm not ready to take on you. I'm going to leave. Similar situation. I go to Amazon Lily. I'm going to take on Bo Hancock. I'm going to take on the Marines. I'm going to take on everybody. Ray rolls up. Blackbeard, what do you want to do? Same exact situation. Blackbeard sees Shanks. You know what? I'm a dip. Blackbeard sees Ray. You know what? I'm a dip. I didn't say, oh, Blackbeard's weak. I didn't say he's a coward. I said none of that. I gave you the exact same situation what Blackbeard did, right? He recognized that he could have won a freaking fight and backed the hell off. Whatever you want to twist it up or you want to add to it, that is what Blackbeard does. If he doesn't believe he's going to win, he's going to back off. Regardless of what Rayleigh said, because Rayleigh was still going to fight the dude. And then we would have saw who would have won. That's what I'm saying. But Blackbeard, in itself, if he doesn't recognize he's going to win this fight, the same with the Kainu. He wanted a battleship. Kainu rolled up. Guess what? I'm taking off. Why? Because if Blackbeard doesn't believe he's going to win these fights between Kainu, Ray, and Shanks. Wrong or right?
That's,
so
Lawrence, that's right.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter if Ray tells you how I would have won a fight. Sebastian. It doesn't matter.
Sebastian.
Did the Kainu go, damn, did the Kainu say, damn, I would have lost that fight?
He's going to win.
It doesn't matter what Blackbeard believes, Lawrence. Rayleigh believes. Rayleigh said I'm not winning.
That's question. If it doesn't matter what Blackbeard believes, why does it matter what Ray believes? Why does it matter?
Bro, I can't.
No.
Bro, I can't.
Larry, am I
literally can't, bro.
Because Ray said that. Ray said that, right? But Blackbeard showed it. Doesn't actions speak louder than words? Blackbeard literally ran away because he couldn't believe he was gonna win that fight. Literally ran away.
Bro. It's so
Ray said it, bro. But before Ray said that, he was willing to fight. So you only found that out after Blackbeard ran away. But Blackbeard ran before anything. So regardless of what you say, Blackbeard ran away. That's like Usopp running away because he knows I can't handle the situation. They be like, yo, like, come on, bro. Because he recognized, regardless of what you say, Blackbeard thought the same thing without vocalizing it, but it didn't matter because we saw through his actions.
No, he didn't. Hold on, Lawrence. Hold on.
If you don't believe Blackbeard,
you're saying he thought the same thing. Rayleigh's words were, he would not possibly win. Blackbeard did not think that. He said,
then why did he run away?
there's a chance I don't win.
Why did I run away?
There's a chance I don't win. And he's not willing to fight if that chance
why was he
exists. Rayleigh said, I could not have possibly won. That is not the same thing.
I'm sorry.
These are two different people. They
sorry?
have two different views.
If you run away from a fight, regardless of what you say, I don't care if someone said, I didn't know if I was going to win, but I was going to fight him anyway. I'm going to completely run away from the fight because I know I'm going to lose.
This is what I tried to say earlier. You don't like how Blackbeard moves.
No, that's not.
And therefore, Lawrence, that's literally what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Yo, Larry, am I saying that? To me, it is freaking simple as freaking daylight. When it's day outside, you can tell because it's light outside because it's freaking day outside, right? It's that simple. If a dude chooses to run away from a fight when someone is challenging you to a fight, guess what? You don't believe you can beat this man. Is that so hard to understand and believe? Am I tripping?
Yes, yo, Lawrence, you're saying again.
It makes no sense.
Lawrence,
to me.
again.
Like it's through action.
I'm asking you.
Through action, I'm running away because I don't believe. I don't understand. It's simple.
I'm asking you.
It is that simple.
I'm asking you. You think that Blackbeard said, I couldn't possibly beat Rayleigh in this fight. I have to get out of here. That's what you're implying by what you're saying. That's not the case. Blackbeard said, there's a chance I won't win this fight. Because that's Rayleigh, the Pirate King's right hand. If I can get my crew back and be out, I'll do that. If I gotta fight him, I'll fight him. But if I don't have to, and I can exit the stage left and not risk with that, I'm out. I don't fight fights that I think there's a chance I might lose. That's Blackbeard. That is not what Rayleigh said. Rayleigh didn't say, there's a high chance I lose. The odds might not be. No, he said, I couldn't possibly win. Those are two different thought processes. So before you yell again, understand that no,
you're
Blackbeard, because you was yelling.
You yelled first.
Blackbeard did not have the same thought process as Rayleigh.
How do you know that? No, how do you know that? Because Blackbeard didn't vocalize it? Because to me, Blackbeard shows the same action.
It's chapter 1059, everybody.
You want to know why? Because didn't he say, I can't possibly take on Shanks? I am not ready to take on you. So what is the difference between I'm running away from Shanks and then him running away from Ray? He both did the exact same thing. I'm ready to take on whatever's here. I'm ready to take on Tuesday Roll Up. But he vocalized for Shanks. But he didn't vocalize for Ray. But did the exact same thing. So through his character and how he continually moves, because against Akainu, he get against Ray and against Shanks. So just because he didn't vocalize it this one time, I'm believing in something different, even though every action is the exact same. Is that I'm supposed to just believe when he shows me? Like, what is the difference? Tell me, explain to me what's the difference. What's the difference?
This isn't the first time that me and you have disagreed on things that the narrator or the author is trying to tell us in a story. It's not going to be the last time. I'm sure of it.
I'm just saying, what is the difference between like him vocalizing with Shanks, but he didn't vocalize with Ray, but did the exact same thing? What is the difference?
All right, let's get to calls.
And I started thinking to myself.
Like, what is the difference? There is no difference.
I love how, like, the poll is damn near 50-50.
There is no difference.
All right, guys, we're going to do, you want to set up the Discord thing now?